Please get up for the very funny Travis Nelson, everybody. Travis.
Hello, everyone. I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but I'm a tall guy. I'm a tall fella. I am 6'9" tall. I know. I get a lot of questions about it. I was just up in Seattle the other day. This guy came up out of nowhere like, oh, you're so tall. You must play in the NBA. And I was like, hey, if I play in the NBA, what am I doing in Seattle? I think I would have moved. I don't know, I don't play basketball, and yet my parents are pretty bummed out about that. Thinking they could have got a first-round draft pick out of me, but I do stand-up instead, so it's been lucrative. I didn't need the rolling laughter, but thanks. My mom's always asking me, like, what are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do if stand-up doesn't work out? I'm like, you kidding me? I'll just get a job at Walmart reaching things. Like, it's going to be fine. A very niche career cut out as a freelance reacher. I think I got this, Mom. Everyone in my family is tall. I get that question all the time. Everyone's pretty tall. My brother's taller than me. My dad's bigger. I'm actually the runt. It cracks me up, though, because my dad's not only taller than me, he's about 100 pounds more burly. He's just this huge dude. But his hobbies include salmon fishing, berry picking, and naps. So it's really the closest thing to a grizzly bear there's ever been. Especially now in his old age, he's getting kind of hairy and his shoulders are starting to roll forward, almost like his front legs are trying to make it back to the ground. You know? So he can root around for shoots and berries. And it cracks me up. He was so big, like when we were kids, he never had to discipline us. Like he was big enough, I never wanted to give him a reason to spank me. Pretty sure if he spanked me, my little head would just pop off. So very yes and no, please and thank you around him, but most of my mom had to be the enforcer, right? Because he would go to work. My dad worked as a timber spotter, so he would just go out and wander around in the woods for a while like a bear. Left us with our mom, and she had to be the enforcer. She had to lay it down because she had these two little boys that were going to grow up to be giant monster men. She had to get the fear into us quick and hard. And I talked to my friends about this, and they're like, oh, yeah, man, my mom spanked me. But I'm not really talking about spanking. Did your mom ever wrestle you to the ground in front of all your friends and just poke you in the chest until you said uncle? And when you said uncle, she's like, I'm not your uncle, I'm your mom. That's what we're dealing with. She's terrifying. And not only that, she's the most embarrassing woman I think I've ever met in my life. Like, she will always find a way to embarrass me. Mostly, she'll just use phrases wrong. Like, she's never gotten lingo. Let me give you an example. A lot of people say hanging out. Everyone knows what hanging out means. Not my mom. She likes to say hooking up. Yeah, we all know what that means. She does not, okay? Imagine me in high school, she walks by, I'm with a group of friends, she's like, Travis, you gonna go hook up with your brother and sister later? Like, hopefully not. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me, mother. You know? It's gotten worse now that she has a cell phone, though, because she'll send me, like, text messages. The other day, I guess she went out and got a new barbecue grill with her boyfriend, so she sent me a picture of this grill, but then she sent me a text message that said, hey, Steve and I went out and got a new grown-up toy this weekend. Can't wait to get home and play with this thing. As her son, how do I respond? I just sent a text message back like, thank God you sent that picture first, woman. Like, I don't want to know what kind of picture my brain would paint with that information. I have a little sister, too. I have a little sister. Well, she's like 6'4", so little is a very relative term. She's little relative to my relatives, so it works out. She cracks me up. She's really into documentaries. Like, she loves them, which is great. But every once in a while, she'll watch a documentary that gets her all upset, and she'll call me and just yell and vent about this movie I haven't even seen. Like the other day, she watched some documentary about sweatshops, and she called me up like, Travis, do you have any idea what the worst part about working in a sweatshop is? But she's trying to be serious. I'm gonna make it goofy. I was like, worst part about working in a sweatshop, is it the Mondays, you know? She got all mad. She's like, you can't joke about that. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be a sweatshop worker. And I was like, really? Because I've walked a lot of miles in their shoes. Yeah, she got mad. My sister likes to make fun of me. I'm not as successful she thinks I should be, which is fair, but I mean, success, that's a very individual thing, you know? I feel like success, everyone gets their own. You get to decide what success is to you. For some people, it's a six-figure income. Other people, it's just getting really in shape, you know? Maybe having like that six-pack abs. Other people, it's just going out and getting laid all the time. I get that. But if I'll be honest with you guys, I've decided what success is for me. If I can make it back to my crappy apartment with a six-pack of beer and a big old chimichanga, I win, all right? Understand how fantastic that is. I set the bar so low, I end every day a champion. I don't need a six-figure income. I don't need to get all in shape, have the six-pack abs. Although I live in Seattle now, so I can lie about the six-pack. Like, yeah, I got a six-pack. Oh, you want to see it? Not today, it's raining. Check back in a couple months. We'll see. My friends like to go out. They're always going out to the clubs. They're always trying to get laid. That's their thing. They invite me. I never really go. But that doesn't really ruin my reputation with them. My friends all think that I have a lot of sex because I lie to them. That is my little trick. I don't necessarily lie to them, though. I'm just kind of deceptive. Like, if I go on a date with a girl, the next day my friends are like, hey, man, did you get to have sex with her? I don't say yes and no. I just say something dumb, like, does a bear shit in the woods? And they're like, yeah, high five. But in my head, I'm like, hey, not a polar bear. Technically. Polar bear shit in the tundra, so I don't have to feel bad. It's not really a lie. I'm just a bit more bear savvy than they are. I think I get that from my dad.